Hello everybody. We're going to be trying something a little bit different today. In fact, I've been invited into this really awesome multiplayer server environment where we're going to be doing an economy type multiplayer gameplay on the map Terra Italica. I guess I'm not sure how to pronounce that properly. But this is my first time in on this map as a player. I did a video on this map a long time ago, back when the map contest was going on. Hey Kiwi, what's up? And well, the first thing we need to do, we don't own a darn thing. Look, I'm hitting tab, and tab does not do anything. So we need to buy ourselves a tractor. We need to find. We've got $1.5 million to buy our land and buy our tractor. You're using MR, and quite frankly, I don't remember what all the mods are that we've got in place. So I've got to try to pick something that I think will be decent power and not overly expensive. At the same time, be able to let us get things done. Hey, Huntmaster, what's up? That's pretty expensive there. Oh, let's see here. It's the Fords, 150 for 67,000. Like I said, this is the first time in. I have not bought a darn thing. Haven't even looked at the mods. 40 horsepower for 55,000. For that's pretty cheap. It's pretty cheap. All right. Let's look at this. Ready to go. Ready to go. Here we are. What can we get with this? Oh, gearbox. You know what? I have absolutely no idea how to play with gearbox, so we're going to get no gearbox. Spend money on that. Let's get back out. All right, let's see. How big is this Kloss? 200 horsepower. 295 horsepower. Black Kloss will be pretty cool. We can get narrow wheels. No. What's something that can get narrow wheels? This would have to be one of our only tractors if we did this. One doesn't even do narrow wheels. Oh, I'm playing with, now here's Roy, James, Corey, Wayne, and, Film a Gritter. I don't know how to pronounce his name. How much is this one? Wheel setup. Narrow tires. Here we go. How much is this? What the hey? Let's go with the bright blue. And off. Let's get this thing. Alright, where is it at? Let's go drive over to our farm because we still have to buy our fields. Here's our tractor. This is one of our new projects, actually. What? Oh, you know what I gotta do? I gotta go in here and I have to claim this. I have to claim this tractor. I have to claim behind that, and I have to. Where is it? That's it. I have to basically shoot. Oh, I am Farm 5, thank goodness, because up here it tells me I am Farm 5. So that is now Farm 5's equipment. Okay. Now, I can get in it and make use of it. So, let's go check out our farm. Hey, James, are you going to jump on in here, or are you busy today? And I don't know why YouTube is being all jerky to me. It's doing that to me last night. I'm going to zoom out here so we can get a little more. Oh wow, this thing really zooms out. Let's see here, my farm is that way. I was put on field 34. That's where my farm is, so I gotta figure out how to get there. Go check it out. Oh, it's so early in the morning for you. Oh, okay. Yep, this is my, here's my farm. You'll see my sign up here in a minute. There's the, there's my sign. Oh, I got two signs. Sweet. So here we are. We gotta do something about our house. It's, I don't think I'm gonna be living in the house very much. Now, I gotta go over here. I gotta buy some fields. Let's get back in our tractor. Hey, Kaya, what's up? Hey, James. Like I say, guys, I hope it's not super jerky for you. YouTube was doing that to me last night. I know it was doing the same thing to Landy Kid yesterday, but his stream was nice and smooth this afternoon. So let me see here. I think I might have said I was going to get field 35, but I forget. Let me check. Nope, not going to get those fields. I got to get 13, 12, and 11 across the road here. Let's go over here and buy field 11. I want to buy the land first so I can figure out how much money I have for equipment. Hey, Rockhound. Hey, Riley, what's up? Kind of a impromptu stream tonight, huh? All right, 180,000. Now ours. Clover Creek is geared for Sunday or Monday. Got actually got all the mods uploaded for Clover Creek. 11. Oh, that's a nice one. 1,000. I need to buy it. Got all the mods uploaded tonight. So we're good to go there. I just need to give you guys the URL to download the mods. And I need to change a couple passwords. And then you all can actually go in there for a little bit and just mess around. Kind of to just get a feel for everything. And then at some point I'll reset the map and set the passwords back. Kind of lock you guys out for a little bit as I do some setup to get the multiplayer manager and everything working. Now we gotta go back across the street. Yeah, this server is actually in Europe, so we're gonna have a little bit of, probably a little bit of lag on it. No big deal though. Picked field 60 here. There's the icon up there. Right. Yep. Field 60, and that's the 4 fields. Oh, it's in Canada. Okay. Roy said pick continental Europe, or what did he say? He said to pick yeah, continental Europe, but it's really in Canada. That's all right. We've got our 4 fields bought, and we have a whopping $841,000 left. So let's run back to the shop and start buying us some equipment and seeing what we can get. I guess whose farm are we just driving through? We just driving through Aiden's farm. Hopefully he won't mind. Oops. He's got a decent house. What's up with that? Oh, we got drive control. I'm gonna have to remember we got drive control. It's not jerky for me. It's a little laggy. But it's not really jerking. I don't know why it's jerking for you guys. Like I said, I'm not getting any dropped frames. But it was like that last night. And a couple people said it cleared up after a little bit. There we had some lag. Holy cow. Let's see if we can get turned around here. Finally drive control. Yeah, right. I turned off gearbox because I am not going to try to figure out how to do that right now. Alright. Let's figure out what we're going to do here. So we own these fields up here. 11, 12, 13, and 60. So they're obviously not fertilized, and they're obviously not plowed. Also need to see here, do we have storage, grain storage? So alright, so we need to put down, well, we're not going to waste money on grain storage right now because we don't have any grain to store. And quite frankly, we might be going straight to market this stuff. So let's see here, plows. What do we got? What's our tractor got? Horsepower. Now we got MR running, so that means that we are going to we're going to have to deal with 185 horsepower. Shop. Plows. There's no way that'll do horsepower. Leaders. See, these give a plow bonus. I know if any of these give a plow bonus. I think so. That does. That uses 130. That's too much horsepower. Alright, we're going to get that. Because that will cultivate and plow. And we're going to just start by cultivating and plowing. I have no idea how to put things in four-wheel drive. Oops. If it doesn't say it up here, I don't have a clue how to do it. Oh, don't tip over. So it is on this side. Oh, do we have manual attached to? We do. Alright. Oh, and of course I'm still backing up. Alright, we got her going. Now let's go see if we can actually pull this thing. The numbers say we can, but can we really? Through the miracles of MR, sometimes the numbers do indeed lie. Right? I don't have Wreckfest. British. We're gonna be nice and not drive through people's fields. Oh, let's see. Whose farm is over here? Oh, there's James's farm. Looks like he's already got some of his crops, or some of his fields plowed. Let's get back over here on the road. Alright. Let's go hit this little field first. Have you all played on this map? Like I said, I don't know why it's so jerky for you. Hopefully it's not that jerky the way it's looking to me. Alright, so you do that. Do we have GPS? We do! Yay for me. Let's see, will it work? That's not too bad. That's what we'll do. What are we doing? Turn it on. That's perfect. Now I won't spend 3 hours trying to figure out how to go forward and backward. I'll just pull up the PDA. Let's get rid of that. It's a very detailed map. I remember part of it when I did a map video of it back when the contest was released. I think it had some... Actually, I don't think I did a map video on this because I think it had a few log errors and maybe a few other issues. Maybe I did. I don't know. I do remember it was very, very detailed. And it's kind of, it's that, you know, it's kind of, I guess, Italy, kind of a old-timey country Italy look to it. But, oh, stop. I wanted to do a little in-cab driving and I hit the wrong button. There we go. Lock that in. Center our camera and we just look around here a little bit. Oh, this one's got reverse drive. That might be useful. I always forget about that. Yeah, it had some issues. This is part of the Coon Pack. It does both. I'll pull up the PDA once we get to the end. But this one gives us the plow bonus. So it's like a 4-meter plow. And it's only $10,000. So if we look at the PDA now, we'll see our 2 strips are now gone as far as need plowing. So it's gonna take a while to get all of our fields plowed here. I need to buy a front weight. We'll get that next time we go up to the shop. And I technically need to claim this thing. So I need to jump into the tablet and claim it. So yeah, I mean, the price for a 4-meter plow, real plow, in the store is going to be a lot more than $10,000, and it's going to require a lot more horsepower than 130. Yeah, I'll show you again. Right there, you can see. You see the line in front of us needs plowed and the line behind us doesn't. So if we had a bigger horsepower, we could have hooked up a planer or a seeder and seeded this at the same time. I mean, I probably should have put fertilizer down first and then did this, but it's okay. So it's good that we're going this direction because the normal cultivate is the other direction, so we'll know where we've been and where we haven't been. Yeah, it's gonna be different. And one thing that I'm gonna work on trying to do in the next couple days is I'm going to try to do a video real quick on basically the ins and outs of using the tablet in a with the multiplayer manager app, so that you guys that are going to be doing the Clover Creek stuff will know what to do and know how it goes. Yeah, I'll need to get a front weight. So, like, for example, let's not go over the edge. Not drive over the edge. For example, I need to get into the tablet here. And gotta go to the in. And this is my thingy. I have to assign it to field 5. Nobody's got animals. Go ahead and look at the shop and look at a weight. What kind of weights do we have? Got a Voltra weight. Might as well pick up the Voltra weight for our Volta tractor next time we're up there. What kind of sprayers do we have? Sprayer, or fertilizer spreader. Okay. It's a lot of money. Alright, so we're obviously going to get the little, probably going to get the little 500 liter dude. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple headland passes along this diagonal because with MR I don't need to be falling down there. That'll be pretty problematic. Alright, come on. Are you having a hissy fit because you're in that soft ground or what? There we go. There we are. You know what I might do? I don't think I'm going to turn the stream off, but I think I might next time I stream pick the backup ingest streaming server just to see if that helps. The lag, but look at this this ground texture. It looks really nice. Let me get out here and I'll show you the ground texture up close. Look at that. It looks really nice. Ground textures on the map. Real nice rundown, bridges, everything. Let's get down here and look at the banks. Everything just looks really nice. Oh, we're getting a little laggy or something there. So, come on. Come on. There we go. So for those that have been following along, we finished off UMRV last night. I don't know if you were able to catch that stream or catch the archive, but we have put that map to bed. And just to give everybody an update, we had I think $7.5 million off of that excursion, and I'm pretty sure that I put $6 million into it. So we only earned $1.5 million off of that little adventure. But we did have a fair bit of equipment, and we did put a fair number of hours on everything. I think in the end we had 178 game hours on the map. Did you have a chance, British, to see if that helped your game save? Whoa, let's not go down the water. Did that help your game save? $168, okay. Yeah, no more flying trucks. We won't be jumping trucks on Clover Creek. I don't know what's up then. So we're doing, well, let's take a look. Take a look. We're doing 9-day seasons. We have to get our wheat, barley, or canola in the ground pretty darn quick. We are running 1x speed, so we'll have until, today's what, Thursday? We'll have until Saturday, I guess, to get this stuff in the ground. Not Saturday, we got 6 days, so we got until Tuesday, right? To get our crops in the ground. Hey, Black Eagle, how are you doing? Hey, Milo Valley, what's up? Anybody have a chance to check out the Rathlin series that came out yesterday? This map is actually on the mod hub. I don't know if Rob is able to go look it up in the mod hub and put a link. This map was recently updated, probably in the last week or two. We're at the we are at the northern edge, so let's go see when we run into the invisible wall. Oh, there's the invisible wall. Out of the weeds. Invisible wall is right there. Got this really cool old sell point down here. I think that's what, yeah, that's where the animal dealer is. It's just, shoot. Let's just take flight and take a look at it real quick. I'm not buying animals because I don't have an animal farm. There's the edge. But, there's a PA so we can just kind of look across things. So during more and more of the fall to the ground, during more and more of the streams, we'll be kind of exploring more and more of this map and everything. This is obviously the first time in. Got a whopping 30 minutes on the map. So, bought our 4 fields, bought ourselves a tractor and a plow, and we're going to town. How big is it? It's just a standard 2x map. Yeah, nope, we don't have course play enabled, so I don't know how big this field is anymore after I bought it. This has got the Northern Italy geo on it, so we get to experience, I guess, some different weather than we're typically used to playing in our other game saves. Thanks, Rob. There's a link to the map, guys. Is it console or is it just PC? I think it's just PC, but it may surprise me to be available for console. Hey DC, what's up? Okay, PC and Mac only. Alright. Yeah, let's look at that seasons menu again. So since we have the North Italy geo, put wheat, barley, and canola only up to the end of early or mid-spring. Hey, Black Eagle, thanks for the sub. We can put in sunflowers until the end of spring, and soybeans and corn until the end of mid-summer. We can put in poplar and grass. We don't have any additional crop types. We obviously can't do sugarcane. And we're only going to get one harvest per year. We could repeat and put our wheat back in here. Let's see here. Let's take a look at the... Oops, wrong. What kind of temperatures are we going to see? Well, I don't really know what the Celsius translates to, so I would have to have somebody help me out with what 11 degrees Celsius is, and what the equivalent of 22 degrees Celsius, but I think that might be hot. I don't know. Hey, DoughBoy, what's up? Yeah, Clover Creek will be fun because we'll have upwards to 1, 2, 3, 4, upwards to 5 or 6 potential content creators possibly putting out content on the map. So you'll be able to see kind of the map progress from 4 to 5 potentially different players, all playing the same map at the same time, but all playing it completely different. Alright, so it's 51, almost 52 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's the second day of spring. And 22 is 71 degrees. Oh, so it's a nice warm spring day, 71 degrees. Okay. Well, we got one rain day in the first 9 days of spring. Don't know what it did the first day of spring, but we're busy on UMRV and didn't have a chance. So let's take a look. You'll see this whole field no longer needs plowed. So we're getting our plow bonus certain. Let's drop our plow here. Let's run back to the shop and get a weight. And let's get a fertilized spreader. Because I don't want to be in a position where we don't get any it's gonna take me a little bit to get used to. What? Now I gotta lower the thing. Okay, I'm lowering it into the ground. Alright. We're gonna run back to the shop. And we're gonna pick up a front weight and a fertilized spreader. We're gonna get the little Massey spreader because it's cheap. Since we're using MR, the 500 liter fertilizer should go a pretty good ways. British, on this map, we're using the Northern Italy geo. On Clover Creek, we'll do Midwest. So we'll be able to double crop, potentially. Plenty of harvest potential. Shop, so we're just right up the road from the shop. It's rather convenient. All right, let's get that. Let's get this little weight. Okay, and let's get this fertilized spreader. Now we're going to need to get some fertilizer. I think $80 for 100 liters. Right? So that's... This thing is 500 liters capacity. So I'll need 5 bags to fill this thing up. You know what? I don't think I can hook that thing up to this Valtra. I think that's for a different tractor. Yep, I don't think this will hook up. We're gonna have to sell it. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, let's find it. Let's go to weights. How much is this one? $850 versus $2,000. Well, let's pick this thing up and just see. Get it in blue? That color match our tractor? I'm gonna need you all to tell me which color matches our tractor. That one? Is it 1, 2, or 3? I can't tell. I'm gonna wait. You all tell me if it's 1, 2, or 3, or if it's none of those. While I'm waiting on that, I'm going to get my money back from that other weight. Give me my money back. Oh my goodness. Look, that's the color I want to match. Alright, enough people say 2, so we're going to go with 2. 2 was that one. If I would remember that we have manual attach on, I would not have this problem, right? Let's see here. Q. How do we add weights to it? Oh. Buy weights? Does that thing connect? I don't know how that works. While we're waiting, figuring that out, let's hook this up. Alright, so the fertilizer spreader, it's 500. And need 5 of these, so that's 160, that's 320, it's 4 something for a pallet. $1,900. It's basically the same price. So let's play with these. Let's just see. Let's take the cover off. See how this works. Oh, look, there it is. All right. 2. Well, I probably shouldn't have bought 5. Yeah, okay, that's. They were asking me on the server which what kind of mods that I wanted. I'm like, that's fine. I'll just play with whatever you got. I'll figure it out. Half the fun is figuring out new stuff that you've never used before. All right. Yeah, let's see here. We can't add a weight. Get out of here. We go around the front. All we can do is attach it and detach it. You quit jerking. What's the deal with that? All right. So is that how it works? How much? $356, 300, 556. This weighs more. See, here it is. It doesn't say it, but it says series. So this is self-made. This might work. Doesn't, we'll just have to sell it, right? have to ask somebody how that works later. So here is this one. Price. Let's get my money back. And let's here assign it to me. Alright. Let's go fertilize some fields. We'll figure this out later. But yeah, if anybody's ever used this self-made weight thing, how it works, I'd be interested in knowing. I have to be kind of careful. Look at how those tires are squashing. I have to be kind of careful we don't roll this thing with the fertilizer on the back. Oh, it's our field. We'll just drive through it. Oh, you know what? I gotta hook this PTO thing up too. And that gets annoying. Wow, this really has a spread. Well, the SOB ones, they come with the whole thing. They're not just the plates. 'Cause I've had the SOB weights before. This thing you don't add, it's like you have to buy the plates separate. The SOB weights comes with the whole thing. This is like it's a 3-point carrier that these things are supposed to connect to, but I don't know how you connect them. Or if they connect to this. I thought didn't I buy the international weights? No, I didn't buy the international weights, did I? Bought that other thing. Alright, well, we're going to go back up to the shop here in a minute once I get these fields fertilized. And we're going to buy a seeder. 'Cause I want to get some seed in the ground before too long. Because if all I did was plow, it would take me the rest of the stream just to get these 2 fields plowed. So I want to get some other stuff done, so I want to actually speed this thing up. There we go. So I want to get, I want to go ahead and fertilize these fields. Then buy a little seeder and seed that field there. That's what I want to get done. I'd hate to think that I got all I got done tonight was to just get two of my 4 fields plowed. This way I'll have I'll be 1 stage behind on the little field there, but I'll be able to get 3 stages down before well, I'll basically be 1 stage, plow and cultivate, 2nd stage, and then seed, and then a 3rd stage right after seeding. Hey Anthony, what's up? Oh, we're out. Alright. Go back and get that suitcase weight. See if that does anything. Is that nope, Raleigh, that the international weight won't work, or that I didn't try the international weight? Oh, we got a cool waterfall over there. Oh, that's no good. Let's not roll the tractor. Some would get on me for not doing beacons. Let's drive better. Alright, well, we're going to try here in a minute. Again, I hope it's not super jerky for you all still. My preview kind of is jerky, but it might just be the stream preview that I'm getting. Alright. Need to buy 5 more of these. And then let's try this weight. Black. Right. Let's try that. Oh, just stop it. All right. There we go. Look at that. Now we got that. Now I wonder how we add weights to it. Maybe we do that in tractor. That was the money. Alright, cool. So it's just jerky on my side in the preview window. Or Oh. Where are you? Come on. Alright. Add disk to Z. Alright, look at that. Let's pick that up. And let's pick this up. Let's see if that helps. See how far this 500 liters goes. Back coming? Nope. I did see we had some traffic on the map. Alright, I think we were on our way back. And when we ran out. So we're being super cheap because we don't really know how far our 1.5 million is going to go. We may be super cheap and discover we've got a couple $100,000 left once we're done buying everything. And we could actually go and upgrade. Or we may be super cheap and find ourselves barely able to get the harvest in. That was pretty much the strategy as to why we didn't buy a silo right away, is because, you know, we may need that money to go toward other things, and if we don't have a silo, then we just may have to sell our crop straight to the sell point. Or if there's guys on the map that have pigs, for example, we may sell crops to them. That's the other aspect of this kind of gameplay, is the ability to sell crops or even sell services. Like if I realize that I'm not going to be able to get some fields planted or seeded or plowed, I could ask someone to help me out and basically pay them for their services. Back just a little bit. We're not going to worry about that little strip over there. It'll take more fertilizer than it's worth. All right. Also one of our fields. Might as well finish fertilizing these fields before we pick up a seeder. Have any of you all played multiplayer like this before, with the multiplayer manager, or tried or thought about that? I have to go check out that waterfall here. Let's go check this waterfall out. That's sweet. Alright. Just a few seconds worth of fertilizer here. And we're out. I know some folks that have played it this way and they're not getting in the water. And some folks have said that they would rather never go back to single player, just because of the amount of enjoyment that they get. Oh, okay. To go find a waterfall in the woods. I should probably look and see what the cost of a trailer is and buy some of that. Actually, I think I can just go ahead and get by with buying a pallet. The pallet will fill this up twice, and the way that we've went through it, I think we'll definitely fill it up twice. Oh, why is that, Riley? Why don't you get to, you know, you could, if you go over to PCSG, you could sign up for their, seed. Alright, so fertilizer is a lot more expensive if we get a pallet than these little bags. Big bag of fertilizer. That's what we should have done in the first place. While we're up here, let's look at cedars. What do we got in the way of cedar? This one. Got that one, and then we'd have to add that. It's $25,000. Expensive. Keen. This might Just might get this. Got fertilizer. No, that's seed and sweet beans. Yeah, we might just get that one. That'll take us to just under $800,000. Oh no. And we'll be able to plant, we'll basically just use that to plant, and we won't need, we won't need to buy any bigger tractor. We'll hopefully be able to use this. It does not plant corn. That just does your wheat, barley, canola, soybean, oilseed radish, and grass. We could get the coon planter if we were going to put corn in. Now we only have 4 fields, at least initially. So we can we'll have to think about which crop we want in what field. Shoot this. Good enough. But if we put a crop of wheat, crop of canola, a crop of soybeans, and a crop of barley in, we would only need our grain header. Wouldn't need a separate corn or harvest header also. So that could be a benefit in basically being able to buy just have one harvester header. So if I'm just doing arable stuff and I'm not really concerned with yeah, like animals, now I could just go exclusively corn and get the corn seeder, corn planter, I guess you call it, and do corn and sunflowers. That is an idea. Let's look at that. If we just go, so that's, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. What's this thing do? Sunflowers, soybeans, corn, all. That does it all. So this fertilizes and this does it without fertilizer. You need this and you need one of these, or both of these. That's how that works. You need to buy this, which is just the module. Then you actually need to buy these things, which actually put it in the ground. That's too expensive. It'd be cheaper to get this if you're going to plant both. If we only put in soybeans, corn, and sunflowers, we could get this. Or we buy these two and we put in just those crops. Oh, let's get going. We're wasting fertilizer. Now if we just do corn and sunflowers, we only need the row crop header and a harvester. So that's an idea, is to just put corn in and sunflowers. Of course, if we do wheat, we'll have the straw that we could either bale, we'd then have to own a baler, or a forage wagon to pick it up. Of course, if we had a straw, we could sell straw to somebody if they needed it for animals, cows or pigs. What are we going to do? What do you think, guys? Do you think we should just do corn and sunflowers? Or should we do wheat, barley, canola, soybeans? I'll go with whatever you all think. I've kind of got a half a mind to go one direction just to see how that'll play out. Yeah, this map has really nice terrain elevations. How all that works. Really nice. I like how, when I was playing and toying at creating a map just for funsies, that was something I got hung up on, was terrain and elevations. So, look at that building over there. That is a cool building. There's elements of that building that I recognize from, like, Sofnoska, but there's other elements of that building that I just don't recognize at all. And again, we're not going to bother with that little strip. Well, if I put soybeans in, I need a different header. And I'll either need to buy a different header, or I'll have to borrow a different header, or I'll have to ask someone else to harvest that crop. But if I stick with corn and sunflowers, then I can use the same header. Just like if I stick with grain crops, wheat, barley, canola, soybeans, then I can stick with what I always call the grain header. Alright, so I'm going to do that, Riley, and we're going to go get the corn planter. And we're just going to plant corn and sunflowers in our 4 fields. Alright, so the other field we own is over here. Field 60. Which is right here. The Huntmaster said corn. Kurt said corn. We'll just have to drive through, is it Adam's farm? Is that whose farm this was again? We're just going to have to drive through here again. Let's see. Yeah. Aiden, that's it. Whoa. I have to look at the PDA. I don't know if anybody actually is at the animals. Roy would be able to tell us. He's the architect of this modified version of the map where we have the farms at. Oops, I don't want to type. We're gonna buy better take it before I forget. Oh. Roy agrees that I made a good choice. That's great. So where are the animals? So the pigs, cows, and sheep are all down at the bottom. Let me check the PDA real quick. That is the contractor yard. So nobody has that particular yard. I don't know what the terms are related to animals at this point. So I'll pull up the PDA again so you can look at that, Darren. So all the animals are down there by field 51, just south of 51. Alright, so this set of fertilizer should definitely finish this field off. Oh, good. I got this thing with front loader arms, so I can buy a front loader and a pallet fork or a bucket or whatever I might need. Is this running the seasons that SimStation modified to where you feed them every 10 days, or is this stock seasons? It's probably 1.3, so pigs take an insane amount of food. We might have a hard time plowing this field because it's got that hill. In fact, we might have to seed downhill. In fact, I'll let you in. One of the reasons why I wanted to go ahead and fertilize this stuff is in a pinch. If we start running out of time, we can forgo the plowing and just not get the 10% bonus. Alright. Go ahead and push this off. Farm is over here. Get out of our way. Man, we got a big hill coming up into here. Let's go get that planter. There's a gravel road. We're going down to those other fields, so this is the road we need to turn in. Get to the store. I might buy myself a pickup truck here at some point. Yeah, I think I'm just going to put in corn and sunflowers, so then I don't need to buy, then I don't need a second header. Oh, let's not knock him over. All right. This thing takes seed and fertilizer. So seed, and we might as well get this because we're going to need it again. What are you doing? Oopsie. All right. Let's put corn or, well, wait. Can't even put corn in yet, can we? Ooh, can't even put corn in yet. All right. A little premature on that buy, but what the hey. Let's, that road. Let's go this way. We're going to take this back to the, back to the farm. We'll buy a trailer. Does this have an outlet? We'll buy a trailer, and I don't think this goes anywhere. I thought this was a road. Oh, what's that? I have to get some front loader arms, forks, buy a trailer, put the seed and fertilizer in it, and take it down the farm. Oh, check this out. Got a potato conveyor. Taking potatoes into the processing, and then we got dirt or something coming out. That's pretty cool. Alright, so this is not a way through. There's sugar beet point. Well, tractor gets moving pretty good. So we just have traffic going one direction. Guess we should turn on our blinkers technically, right? It's good that we can get up this hill. Alright, let's put this thing away. Trailers. That's interesting. Oh, no. That's expensive. Alright, so if we pick up a little pickup truck, get it in our favorite color. And then we're going to need front loader arms. Right color. And we're going to need right. Alright. Let's go bring our fertilizer and seed back before somebody goes and uses it. Let's hope that I use the right color. Actually, let's go. Let's go. That's the closest way to go. If we go up here and we get that's gone through the dude's farm. The way we're going is the best way. Best way to get to the store. This way. Now the question is, do we have follow me on the map, or am I going to have to tab over and drive my pickup back? That is the question. It's gonna be. There we go. Like, can I unhook that, or do I have to unhook the plates first? Oh, I don't like those wheels. It's always a guess. It's always a guess as to which rims are which. Really nice if in the configure store they showed you a little. We're gonna squat this thing. If they showed you a picture of what the thing looked like. That's a little. But Okay, she's squatting. She might not turn. Alright, no, follow me. Oh, look. The front wheels are on the ground enough to turn. She'll roll. She'll definitely roll. Hey, Mad Modder, what's up? Yeah, I just realized that am I blue on the PDA? PDA doesn't have our names here. I think in Discord the PDA image has me as being blue, and I think I didn't even think about it, but that's the tractor we got. Then I just went ahead and went with a color scheme. Completely unplanned, that one. Alright, can we get up the hill? Oh, dig it, dig it, dig it. We got a big truck. Oh, we just crashed. And we'll turn this off because I can never remember. Shift gears. Let's go drop our forks and arms back, and then we'll get to plowing. For just a little bit longer. I guess the only thing that really doesn't fit the blue motif is the seeder or the planter and the the culti plow. I'm doing pretty good. Just started this map out, the multiplayer, but I'm the only one on right now. That's okay. It's how things work sometimes. Hey, Maddie, what's up? Well, you know, I went with the Valtra because one, it was a decent price for the horsepower. Because I only had a certain amount of money, and I wasn't really sure how far the money would go. I definitely didn't put any money into my house. Oh, well, obviously that pole doesn't have a collision. Very handy. Let's drop the... Drop the weight. Wrong, we're dropping the weight. How do I drop the... Oh, I have to lower it. Stand on it, but I can... This map is it does have multiplayer manager. This isn't the one that this isn't running on my server. This is running on another server. I was invited in to participate on this one, whereas the one we're going to do on Clover Creek is the one that we're running on my server. It just so happened that both of these projects are kind of getting kick-started around the same time frame. Clover Creek will probably kick off the early next week. Yeah, for our server, we pretty much picked Clover Creek way back in November or December. And it was literally just a matter of, well, we'll get to that after we do UMRV. And we just finished that map off yesterday, or last night. It's the stream. I'm getting like 40 milliseconds. Every so often it gets really laggy. This is the side. But my preview is kind of jerky. I'm thinking it's YouTube, even though I've only dropped 77 frames the whole stream here, which is basically negligible. It's kind of jerky yesterday, last night too. It's not so bad on my side. Alright. Guess we'll get started on this field. We're not going to finish this field tonight, or I'll be here all night long. Just do a couple passes. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, it works pretty good. This one's this one up to 185 horsepower. And the subsoiler only takes 100, I think. Right? Oh, I passed it. 130. So I got 50 horsepower to spare. These three fields that I own right here, these three right across, they're all flat. There's one over there. I guess it's the one directly in the one directly in front of us right there, over the way. It's got a little bit of a ridge on it, a rise on it, so we might have problems with that one. It's slipping a little bit, but you know, I think it does okay. It's about the lowest horsepower need for a 4-meter plow bonuses you're going to get. So we're going to have to pay attention to this one because we're actually cultivating the same direction as the starting texture. I don't know if the if it's been adjusted. The drag has been adjusted. Roy's still around. He might know. Can't really see back there too well. Not really sure. I guess I'm getting that mirror blinking because each front mirror is technically 2 mirrors. Pretty sure. We might upgrade our tractor once we get a little further along. Like I said, I really didn't know how far the money would go, so I went super cheap with some stuff. Yep. Oh, Each plowing is definitely going down, going away. Yeah, well, each of those components is, you know, so that's 130 horsepower. That's another 100 horsepower. So right there I need 230. And then if you go and slam this on top of it, that's 330 plus whatever you need for that just to hold it. So it definitely wouldn't have the gumption to do this and the power one at the same time. So the reason I went with this is because this is kind of I guess the cheapest 4-meter plow I could get for just 130 horsepower. So, Maddie, how's the little one doing? It's the stage where they're just starting to get mobile, more mobile. That's when you go into super lockdown mode. Stuff you were able to leave up and running earlier, you can't do that anymore because they'll be starting to pull on things, getting around a lot faster than you think they can. Ours is 4, and I don't think he doesn't walk anywhere. He runs everywhere. I'll be down here playing, and I'll hear him I'll hear little foot stomps running around the upstairs level. So guys, what I think I'm going to do is we're going to make another pass or two, basically to get to the point where that bottom of the field starts to angle out. And then when I come back, I'll know basically where we need to start this field. So we're at the 2-hour line. That's where I like to try to keep the live streams. Whoa, come back here. Oh, yeah. Hey, Genetic J. What's up? A little surprise stream on a surprise map. How was the Wassail map? I don't know why he thought that was so funny. He kept you pinned down into a little field. Or a big field, probably. Yeah, so right here, this is where we're gonna go ahead and stop here because this is where the field starts to angle out. this way. This way is the road. And we'll come back maybe tomorrow night. I'm not really sure. I was talking with DoughBoy earlier about the Clover Creek and when I was planning on doing Clover Creek once that got started. And you know what? I went the wrong way. He was hoping that maybe I'd still do Clover Creek on Wednesday and Fridays. And if we do that, I'm going to try to figure out when I'm going to schedule this particular multiplayer map. It might be something like Tuesdays and Thursdays. That would be interesting. I don't know. We'll have to see. Hey, Delta Bravo, what's up? Yeah, I don't know. I might be back here tomorrow night. I need to record a couple videos to help the Clover Creek guys kind of get started with how to use the multiplayer map tablet app. So I want to try to get that maybe done tomorrow. So we'll see how long that takes, and if that takes too long, then we won't be on here. But I think it'll be done quick. With that, guys, I'm going to say thanks for coming out and watching. And we'll be back here sometime. Look for a notice. Until next time, happy farming.